Hello, my beautiful divine masculines and divine feminines. I have a message, and this message I have pulled out yesterday, but today it must have been something that needs to be said. As of we're both in this beautiful transformation of self-discovery and being awakened, and many of us are now seeing the signs and the synchronicities. And so I'm back, my beautiful friends. So these messages are for both the divine feminine, but more targeted to the divine masculine, right? And it all depends on what energy you take in more, right? But since the divine feminines have been on this awakened journey of self-discovery, right, we kind of know the basics of it. But at times we definitely forget while we are, doing our thing, manifesting, doing our 3D life, and trying to maintain our fulfillment. But these messages are just for us to basically recap. But for the divine masculines, since they are really starting to see the synchronicities and paying attention to the signs and being observant of the possibilities, these are some of the messages that I got, and I wanted to share them with you. Okay, so it's about basically listening to your inner compass, right? That inner compass is like our inner child, right? Because when something feels wrong, you can definitely feel it. When you know that you should not be doing something, you can definitely feel it. So it's ultimately about being aware of that inner child, that inner compass that you have within yourself. Communicate, with your inner child. No, it is not dumb, and no, it's not stupid. It's actually very helpful for you, and it really helps your intuition grow stronger. So listen to your inner child, right? What does your inner child feel? It's up to you to take responsibility for your happiness. It's up to you to satisfy your heart desires. Because, we always, before this beautiful awakening, we always seem to try to look for love elsewhere and never within ourselves. It always starts within ourselves and then with others, right? It's ultimately for you to fall in love with yourself again. And that's where that fulfillment comes in, right? Work on healing any buried hurt, right? And we might not know where the root cause comes from, but once we have this feeling in our gut, inside of us, ask yourself, why do you feel this way, right? When you start doing that, you feel liberated, you feel freedom, and you feel that innocence that lies within you, right? You can say that, oh my God, but I have done so many things and manipulated a lot of people. But those are things that you observed and developed through experience of our outer world, right? But when we were infants, we were all innocent, right? So it's getting back to that innocence, that childlike, okay? The other one is having that mental activity, okay? When we lose a loved one, right, it's a natural part of a human experience to feel anger, grief, right? But this is letting us know that when we are emotionally healthy, we can acknowledge the feelings without being stuck being stuck in a spiral, right? And when a challenge comes along, right, we automatically go with the worst case scenario. And that is something that we would have to stop doing, right? It's basically trying to reprogram your mind, right? In order to heal like negative thoughts, right, you have to take baby steps in your thoughts, your words, and your behaviors. But gradually you will train yourself to let go of the negative attachments, right? Negative thinking, negative patterns. When you do this, when you want to heal the negative aspect of any situation in your life, is try to focus on the positive, right? This is a huge impact on your health, right? When you interrupt any negative thought with a positive thought, it makes you and gives you healthier choices to remain upbeat and positive, okay? So try to reprogram your mind when a negative thought comes into assistance, right? And they were talking a lot about, when negative is all around you, right? You're feeling overwhelmed, you feel frustrated. Take a moment and create a space where you can take a few minutes to breathe. So learning to practice breathing techniques, okay? This can help you replenish. Breathe a bit longer, a bit deeper. Take long, slow, deep breaths. This will help you examine your approach to life. It also reflects on how your lifestyle and world views impacts your attitude and behaviors, okay? And once you start to examine that, you will have the clarity in these areas to let go of what does not serve you, okay? So make efforts to change your unhealthy habits. As you alter your behavior, you will enjoy, your mind, body, and soul being aligned. This is basically starting, and this will definitely show balancing your relationships and work, okay, career. Spend time doing things that you love to do and that you enjoy. So that's where every message here is all connected. Bringing out that inner child, that inner innocence that you have within yourself. The last card that I got was, it's all about self-care. It's about nurturing and nurture yourself, okay? This is basically learning to listen to your needs, okay? So this message is asking you to balance, the attention you give to other people and situations around you with the attention that you give yourself. Is it a balancing? Is it a give and take, right? When you do this, it will help you make healthier choices, okay, for yourself. So these can be as simple as doing something daily for yourself. Exercises, long baths, massages, going to sleep at an earlier time. The important aspects of self-nurturing is giving yourself permission to make healthier choices. Okay? When you do practice nurturing in place, your energy levels go up and you are more consistent. So that leads to better decision making. All right, my beautiful friends, that's what I have for the divine feminine and for the divine masculine. It will takes patience, and baby steps are huge steps for us, because now we are able to see that our divine masculines are no longer behind the veil. It might be a little bit different, but they are still moving forward. So that's the message that I got for you guys. Thank you, and namaste. Much love.